Okay, so let's talk about some of the geography. So if you see on the map on the right, there on the bottom left of that map, if you see not Alaska, but the part that says the Mexican cession, this was a territory not owned by the United States yet. However, that territory includes California and Arizona, which became territories at the beginning of the gold rush. And if you look on the map on the left, that is where all the gold regions resided. So that's basically where everyone was rushing to in order to find gold. So in 1852, this was the peak the peak of the gold rush because of new mining technologies such as placer mining. Now, this was a revolutionary way to get gold by getting water and scooping dirt and throwing it in this filter that ultimately filters the gold from the dirt. And so lots of people started using this method and started finding a lot of gold, which was great. But eventually, gold became more scarce because everyone was finding it so much. It's a finite resource. And so eventually, gold became so scarce that in 1857, the California gold rush officially came to an end. And people started moving away. Now, how does this pertain to Arizona? So, before the gold rush, Spanish and Mexican inhabitants did little mining of silver. And they didn't really think much of it, so not much happened. However, mining started becoming more prevalent in the beginning of the gold rush, and in Arizona, it finally came to a halt because of the Civil War. Now, all the people that lived in Arizona, a lot of the men had to move away and fight in the war, and so people kind of forgot about mining for a little bit. That is until the late 1800s, mining in Arizona began to grow at a considerable rate. Now, this was after the California gold rush, but Arizona kept mining and growing as a mining state. And Arizona's economy rapidly grew because there were more job opportunities. Arizona's economy grew because of the 5 C's: copper, cotton, cattle, citrus, and climate. Now, I won't go too into depth about these, but copper is a really big one. And Arizona's mines most people were mining copper and gold as well out of those mines. And so that was kind of like Arizona's gold rush, is because Arizona just kept going, and eventually mining became Arizona's biggest economic resource. And that's why people were moving there in order to get better jobs. And this is my works cited. Okay, well, thank you.